Hey guys, got the new Yu-Gi-Oh! Legendary box here. So cost me £25.59 as you can see. I can get the camera adjusted so we can get a better view of the box. There we go. So of course we've got Yugi, Kyber and Joey at the front, and got the lovely promos on the back and the characters, the tokens and the decks. Just have a look at the artwork of the box. It's quite fancy. Got a load of Millennium symbols on it. So we'll crack open the box and have a look what's inside. It was a bit of a fight. Anyway, get the box open. And we have our promo cards. Get the pack open. Put the plastic to the side. And we have Dark Burning Attack. If you control Dark Magician Girl monster, destroy all face-up monsters your opponent controls. So, Regeki for Dark Magician Girl. Dark Burning Magic. If you control a monster whose original names are Dark Magician and Dark Magician Girl, destroy all cards your opponent controls. So if you control both of them, it's a JD. We have we have Eternal Soul. So this is the promo that everyone's been waiting on. We've been needing this for our Dark Magician decks, of course. So activate Eternal Soul once per turn, special one Dark Magician card from your hand or graveyard, or alternatively add one Dark Magic attack or 1,000 knives from your deck to your hand. So put the three promos to one side. We'll move on to the deck. So we'll do the Joey deck first. Obviously with the Joey deck we've got some nice new reprints in Blackstone of Legend. Once a £30 card, now probably a £2 promo. So we go through the decks. Blackstone of Legend. Return of Red Eyes reprinted in Ultra. A Red Eyes Flare Metal Dragon reprinted in Ultra. So they're the three Ultras for the Joey deck. Remove the box. Put the Ultras there, and then we get Red Eyes Black Dragon. Red Eyes Black Flare Dragon. Red Eyes Archfiend. Retro Dragon. Black Metal Dragon, and then some of the classic cards: Axe Raider, Alligator Sword, Baby Dragon, Jinzo, Goblin, Gearfried, Rocket Warrior, Blue Flame Swordsman. So this card's been reprinted since the Legendary Collection Joey World. Classical Timely Wizard, Phoenix Gearfried. Now I can't actually remember Joey using this card in the anime, but it might have been in one of the later episodes. Gemini Summoner. So this is obviously, you probably wouldn't use this in your deck, but there's Gemini monsters in this deck, so that's why we've got this. Blazewind Butterfly, Dark Valkyria, Command Knight, Valkyria Knight, Keeper of the Shrine, that's a good reprint. Onto the spells, Inferno Fire Blast, Red Eyes Fusion in common, Cards of the Redstone. So some of these cards that have been reprinted are worth a lot of money. Salamander, that's an old card. We got Scapegoat, Foolish Burial, Roulette Spider, very silly card. Supervise, Mystical Space Typhoon, Symbols of Duty. To our traps we have Red Eye Spirit, Kunai with Chain, Call the Haunted, Torrential Tribute, Burst Breath, and Curse of Anubis. And for our fusions we have Archfiend Black Skull Dragon, Alligator Sword Dragon, and the Joey and Red Eyes token, which is very, very nice. So if we just put the Joey deck to one side, collect up the cards. Over here. Move on to the Kyber deck, which I know a lot of people are excited about, seeing as Blue Eyes is heavily played at the moment, and some of the more expensive cards have been reprinted in this set. So we have Maiden with Eyes of Blue. Don't really see many decks playing Maiden anymore, but nice to get a reprint. Melody of Awakening Dragon in Ultra, very nice, as we've had the common in the tournament packs and the super when it was originally printed. And for the third Ultra we have a Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon. Onto the commons. This hurts me seeing common Blue Eyes. Oh, that hurts me. Common Blue Eyes. Another common Blue Eyes. And another common Blue Eyes. So we've got the three main Blue Eyes artworks here in common. Original deck theme, Evolution deck and Legend of Blue Eyes, and the retro decks. Put the Blue Eyes over there. Dragon Spirit of White. Kyberman, Sturt Legend, the £20 card that's now probably worth 50p, White Stone of Agent, Detective Shrine, Master Advisor Blue, now onto the original cards, Master of Ox, Battle Oxygen, Legion, Vorse Raider, Alexandrite, Late Night, Ancient Lamp, Tiger Dragon, Kidamodo Dragon. I remember using this when the Blue Eye Structure deck first came out. King of the Swamp, Rider, Bear Stream of Destruction, Beacon of White, Mausoleum of White, Polymerization, Enemy Controller, Shrink, Silent Doom, Ancient Rules, Trading, Where Art Thou? Need this card, Pot of Dichotomy, Fusion Substitute, Unexpected Day, and onto the traps we have Negate Attack, Final Attack Orders, Shadow Spell, Cloning, Fusion Reverse, Jar of Avarice, and we have the two extra cards, a common Azure Silver Dragon, First of the Dragons, which is a fusion of 2 normal monsters, and then we have the beautiful Kyber and Blue Eyes token. Collect up the Kyber cards. Move on to the last deck, which is the new Yugioh Exodia deck. Can ever find the cellophane to open this? Struggling. I'm going to be defeated by cellophane. Right. Open it with my teeth. Finally managed to get it open. There we go. Opened in a very peculiar way. So of course we have more reprints of the God cards. We have Slife of the Sky Dragon in Ultra, Obelisk of the Tormentor in Ultra, and the Winged Dragon of Ra in Ultra. So, 3 God cards. We got them in secret last time, I think it was, in the first Legendary decks, to the side. And we have the Legendary Exodia Incarnate. So obviously Yugi's deck revolves around some of the new Exodia cards. Cannot be normal summoned in set, must be special and from your hand by attributing 1 Forbidden 1 monster, and cannot be special by the ways when this card gains 1000 attack for each Forbidden 1 monster in your graveyard. Unaffected by card effects, once per turn during the end phase, add one Forbidden 1 monster from your graveyard to your hand. When this card is destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard, you can reveal any number of Forbidden 1 monsters in your hand, and if you do, draw 1 card for each. It's a lot of text. Ties of the Brethren. This is one of the new ultras that lets you add Exodia cards. Obliterate. You can target 1 Exodia monster on the field, send 1 Forbidden 1 monster or Exodia card from your hand or deck to the graveyard, and if you do, return that target to the hand. If this card is sent from the spell and trap card zone to the graveyard, you can target 1 Forbidden 1 monster or Exodia card in your graveyard and add it to your hand. You can only activate Obliterate once per turn. Put the 3 ultras up here. So then we have obviously the 5 pieces of Exodia. And now we get Exodia Necros. And then we'll get some more of the original Yugi cards. Dark Magician Girl, Buster Blader, Silent Magician level 8, Silent Magician level 4. So these cards have been reprinted twice in the space of a month with the Pharaoh's Battle Pack. The Tricky, Big Shield Gardener, Magician's Valkyria, Blast Magician, Blockman, Marshmallow, I hate that card. We've got the Eraton Sangan. If this card is sent from the field to the graveyard, add 1 monster with 1500 or less attack from your deck to your hand, but you cannot activate cards or cards effect with that name for the rest of the turn. You can only activate this effect of Sangan once per turn, so this should come off the ban list sooner or later. Gold Sarcophagus, Swords of Revealing Light, we have a Magical Dimension, Magicians Unite, Tricky Spell Fort, 1000 Knives, Dark Magic Attack, Contract of Exodia, Messenger of Peace, monsters with 1500 or more attack cannot declare an attack once per turn during your standby phase, pay 100 life points or destroy this card instead. I remember playing Yu-Gi-Oh! On the DS, like Forbidden Memories. This card was an absolute ball ache. Dark Factory of Mass Production, Monster Reincarnation, Secret Village of the Spellcasters. Now this is a good reprint. I mean, I think the original copy was going for about £30 on eBay. Pot of Duality, it's always nice. Mirror Force, Magical Hats, Magical Cylinder, Magician Circle, Backup Soldier, Gravity Bind, and we don't get a extra deck for this deck, but we do get the Yugi and Dark Magician token. So put the Yugi cards now together. Get the God cards to the front. Anyway guys, that's the Legendary Decks 2. So I wonder if we'll get like a Legendary Dex 3 next year, maybe with like some GX characters. Anyway, I'm planning on doing some videos with these decks against each other. As always, thanks for watching. Please remember to like, comment and subscribe.